3 wide of that first turn. Here comes Jesse coming up pretty quick here. You're going to see if he can run down Slade. Bill Molefield back here in third as well. Carl Babin seems to think that Bill's going to be able to come back and take the win. Very possible. And he's working on it. Slade up there, if he can just run consistent laps, be smooth, he might be okay while these other two back here try to battle to catch him. They'll try to make something work down there on the bottom while Jesse keeps that sucker on the high side. Jesse keeping it up high. All these other guys diving down low. Jesse, he might have something different with his setup. He's keeping it high and just kind of cruising. Interesting. Compared to what we saw everybody else doing in heat race number 1, he's doing the exact opposite. It might work. Cody Lewis back here in fourth, hanging on to that fourth place. Bill's up here trying to put some pressure on Jesse. It's hard to say, but it does look like they're closing the gap on Slade. Uh-oh, we got Britt Osborne turned around. He's in the grass down here in turn 4. It doesn't throw the caution. So they're going to stay green flag racing. Well, every time they go into that turn, they close the gap until they exit, and the gap kind of goes right back to where it was. Here we go. Bill trying to make a move on the bottom side. See if he can make something stick. He's trying. He's up here trying to pressure Jesse. Trying to pressure him out of that second place spot. It's there. Slade come off the bottom, and that might have slowed him down because now they're catching him. Whatever he was doing was working, and right up until he stopped doing it, and now these guys are catching him. They've made up 3/10 on him, and all they did was come off that apron. This could be very interesting towards the end of this race. Jesse now is putting some pressure on Slade. We got a lap and a half to go. Jesse's up here fixing to try to make a pass here. What has Slade done? Did his tires go away? He's got one lap to hold him off and pick up the win here. See what happens. Is he going to be able to hold him off, or is Jesse going to be able to make a pass? I think Jesse's just going to hold up and just take the second place. There it is, guys. Slade Johnston did get the win. Heat race number 2, followed by Jesse Redding, Bill Molefield, Cody Lewis, and Britt Osborne. Man, I'll tell you what, if the race is anything like these 2 heat races we've seen, things could get very interesting out here. I think they're going to have a bit of a warm-up here. You know what, the 2 heat races were definitely fun to watch. got a wreck out there already.
It's all good, man.
Got their warm-up period, so they can go ahead and start dialing in their setups. Should be interesting from 15 laps to 40. Has anybody heard from Jaden Russell? He shows to be on the list here. Has he showed up? Is he racing or what?
I don't
Guys
know.
out there in the race that are in the stream. Has he said anything to you guys?
Yeah, it's a little loose. Ryko.
As of now, you got Cody Anderson out there with quick time, followed by Cullen Johnston, Slade Johnston, Raymond Bailey, and Jesse Reddick.
It's all gonna change in 2 weeks.
I think with the way these guys are running, I think tires really are going to
Yeah,
come
it
into
should
play
be.
here. And you guys are going to see an exciting race. Brandon Minnick popping into the chat saying, "What's up, man? Where you at, Brandon? Thought you were going to be running this race. Did you already get your stuff sold and you can't make it?"
18.289. .922. .51. .132.
Here we go, guys. Getting ready for the feature.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
And here we go, guys. On the pole, you are going to have Cody Anderson. Outside pole is going to be Slade Johnston in the 12 car. Second row, you're going to have Nigel Stock out there in the Triple H. Right beside him in the 721 is going to be Jesse Redding. Starting fifth is Frank Barberie out there in the 29. Outside him in the 911 is going to be Bill Mofield. Back here on the fourth row, starting seventh, it looks like you're going to have the 84 of Colin Johnston and the 51 of Cody Lewis on his outside. Then you got 73 of Dawson Brown. In ninth and 10th, you got Britt Osborne. Rounding out the field back here, you're going to have Raymond Bailey in the 22 and the 24 of Billy Martin. That's your field, guys. Now, who y'all taking? Because, I mean, I think this could go several different ways right here.
One to go. Next time by.
This could go several different ways. Kenneth thinking Cody Anderson all the way. Kenneth is thinking Cody Anderson all the way for the win
Get
here.
ready. Going green. The pace car is in.
See if his tires will hold up. Sure they will. Be going green this time by.
Green, green, green.
Carl's going with Slade. It's a toss-up between Slade and Cody. Here we go, guys. Slade's tucking in right there behind Mr. Cody Anderson. See if these guys can start cruising. Nigel Stock down there on the bottom as well.
2.993.
He's trying to get underneath Slade. Jesse right back to the high side. Calling back here. Whoa, Jesse Redding almost made some contact there with Nigel Stock. Colin Johnston trying to make the bottom work. You got Bill Mofield out here. Found himself in fifth place. Colin trying to make the bottom work. Then you've got Frank Barberie on the outside, making that one stick out there as well. He's trying to come up. Uh-oh, Cody Lewis coming in a little hot. He managed to save it. He managed to save it. He was coming in hot. He almost collected the guy in front of me. Uh-oh. There was a little contact between Raymond Bailey and, Cody Lewis and Nigel. See if he can't make a pass on the outside. Looks like he might have him clear right here. He's got his sights set on Jesse Redding next. Frank Barberie trying to come in here and get in the mix of the top five. Along with Colin Johnston. Colin's trying to get himself up here in the mix. Meanwhile, you got Cody Anderson out there, 7/10 lead over Slade. Still got Jesse Redding there in third, still making that outside line work.
0.527.
Jesse has managed to get up here on Slade. See if he can get around him. Uh-oh, Colin might have just gotten into the wall there. Uh-oh, we got a car backwards on the track. Dawson Brown's backwards. He's turning it around. You better hurry up, get it turned around. I don't know if it's going to cause a cause. I don't think the caution is going to come out, but the field has caught him on that one. That is going to be lap traffic now.
18.29.
Dawson got caught up in that lap traffic now. Jesse Redding is now in second place. He has managed to get around Slade, and so has Bill Mofield has now got around Slade. So now Slade has went from second to fourth. And Nigel Stock's next in line to see if he can't get around Slade here. Don't know if tires have become a factor, but Jesse hanging out on that top side is definitely making it work. Nigel Stock does scrape the wall there. But he gets one heck of a run coming off there and almost got back around Frank. Bill Mofield in third. Slade trying to get back up there. Nothing doing.
526.
Nigel still trying to make that outside work. See if he can't get around Slade. Overtake that fourth place spot. He might have it. He might have it right there. He did get it.
18.607.
You've got Cody Anderson out here that's just got a 2.2 second lead over second place. See if Bill can run down Jesse.
18.433.
You got Nigel Stock here also trying to put some pressure on Mr. Bill. Colin Johnston trying to look underneath Frank Barberie.
18.302.
Nothing there. Frank trying to put some pressure on Slade, see if he can't overtake a top 5 spot here. Whereas Nigel's still putting the pressure on Bill. Bill's trying to put pressure on Jesse.
18.573. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear high.
Uh-oh, something happened. Slade fell even further back. I don't know if he just lost his tires or what. That car just lost, fell way back. Colin Johnson looking underneath Frank there. I don't know if he got it. He didn't quite have enough to make the pass. Although these three right here running third, fourth, and fifth. These guys,
18.616.
they are second, third, and fourth. They are trying really hard. Bill's over here getting underneath Jesse. Can't make it stick.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 18.
These guys here, they are really racing
Still
hard
there,
for
hold
second,
your
third,
line.
and fourth.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear.
Which is, in turn, it's actually slowing them down. It's giving Cody a chance to pick up another second lead. He is now out to 3.1 second lead over these guys.
Great job.
Barring a
Did
huge
really well.
mistake out of Cody, we may have it.
18.614.
These guys right here are running one hell of a race. They do have lap traffic coming up. Mr. Billy Martin here. We'll see how this plays out.
18.68.
Well, sometimes the lap cars can hurt you, and sometimes they can help you. You can set up a pit just right. Use them as a shield.
Stay low.
He's keeping it low. He's staying out of everybody's way.
Outside if you want it. 18.92. Outside.
Colin Johnson making a pass back there on Frank Barberie, put himself into the top 5.
Still there. 18.987.
And now Bill has
Slow. Clear.
fell to the 4th place spot.
Still
If
there.
Nigel
hold your
has
line.
anything for
Clear.
Jesse. He's trying to get underneath Jesse. He might have something for him. We'll see. These guys got about 14 laps left in this race. It's been a great one. I'm hearing that there's no problems on tires out there. However, Cody Anderson out there to a 4.8 second lead over these three guys. Colin Johnston might have saved enough because now he's coming up here trying to get in the mix of these guys. Oh, here comes Bill trying to make a pass on the bottom side of Nigel. He's getting back into the mix. He might have dropped back to 4th now. He's going to try to get himself back up there again. I don't know if tires are getting hot and they're having to cool them down, or or what? Question is, with these last 11 laps, are these guys going to have anything for Jesse to overtake that second place spot? Colin up here is really getting into the mix. I mean, oh no, there's a wreck. Big wreck. Big wreck. Oh man, how has the caution not come out for that yet?
19.0.
Where is the caution?
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in
How did they not throw a caution for those two? There it is.
Past the pace car, catch up 12.
Whoa. Let's see if we can't take a look at that.
Got 10 laps to go.
Let's see if we can zoom in on this. Them two, I know Colin and Bill, they were running hard here. But I think there might have been some slight contact right in here, but I don't think it was. I didn't think it was that bad, but from this angle, it's really hard to see what actually happened between these two. Those two were running pretty hard. We do know that they do have some quick fixes, so hopefully these guys get it all taken care of and get back out there.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know if this is going to hurt him any, though. I don't know. Ouch, man. That's hopefully there's no hurt feelings out there. That was definitely some hard racing.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Catch up 51 car.
So here's the question, because you know now I know tires. I'll say tires aren't much of a problem, but I can tell you 100% compared to 98%, there's a big difference there. These two guys back here are going to have fresh tires compared to the guys up front, and I'm wondering if that could be a difference maker here. We're about to find out. They're fixing to go green flag racing again. Cody out there with a big jump. He got him a great start right there.
Very low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it.
Nigel has managed to get underneath Jesse, but man, I don't know if he can keep Jesse from getting that run. Jesse's got his car dialed in on that top side.
2 more, let's go.
I don't think these guys got anything for Cody. Cody has got that thing dialed in on the bottom. I mean, that sucker is just dialed in.
Car outside, clear outside. You just got the white flag.
These guys got 1 lap to go this time by.
18.196. Go low, go low.
Uh-oh, we got them getting loose up here on the last lap. That's going to change things because there are no cautions on the last lap.
Slow car down low. Slow car down low.
Cody Anderson going to win it. Oh, no. What? Oh, my gosh. Did you see that ending? Jesse barely hung on for a third, and he crossed the start-to-finish line sideways. Frank ends up getting second. And Slade pulls out a fourth. Wow. What an ending.
Bring it on in.
Oh, my gosh. Your top 5, Cody Anderson, Frank Barberie, Jesse Redding, Slade Johnston, and Raymond Bailey coming in 5th. Rounding out your field, 6th is going to be Billy Martin, 7th, Britt Osborne, 8th, Nigel Stock, 9th, Cody Lewis, 10th, Colin Johnston, 11th, Dawson Brown, 12th, Bill Mulfield. What a race. We'll be back here shortly, guys, with your driver interviews. Okay, let's see. We got Jesse ready here. Frank has not entered the waiting room yet, so let's see. Get him pulled in. And here we go, guys. Mr. Jesse. Here we go, guys. We got Jesse Redding here. Our third place finisher of the night. Jesse, man, that last corner, that was definitely interesting, man. Walk us through it.
I don't even know what happened yet. I haven't even looked back to see. I thought I had it, and then all of a sudden I'm facing the inside wall.
Well, I know that the Triple Eight of Nigel was definitely putting the pressure on you. He's making it interesting. I thought we were going to have. Either way, it was still an interesting finish because you crossed the finish line sideways. Barely got that third place from Slade. Definitely an interesting finish to say the least.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome race all around. Honestly, there's a lot of lines to run, and it made it interesting.
Well, the line you ran, you ran high, and most to everybody was diving down and getting the thing on the apron down there. But